Saludos amigos, KASH, President and CEO of KASH, International Luxury Real Estate. Guys, coming to you from the beautiful Dominican Republic here today to give a quick update video. I had done one a few months back, but I've had so many people reaching out asking me for an update video on something very special happening here in the Punta Cana area. Specifically, this is happening inside VISTA CANA, all right? VISTA CANA is an area that we are extremely bullish on, and we believe there's going to be immense growth. And one of the reasons we see this immense growth coming is because of this 65,000 square meter chunk of land that is dedicated to one of the top schools in the entire country, okay? What I'm speaking about, guys, is the evolution and the creation of Ashton School here in Punta Cana. Guys, this is going to be a game changer. Where am I standing right now? I'm literally standing right here on the FIFA-sized soccer field, right in the heart of what is going to be, spin around and have a look, Ashton School. Okay, guys, this place is just going to be revolutionary. This is one of the top educational destinations that's being created here. Like I mentioned, 65,000 square meters of land dedicated to this amazing school. Okay, why are we so excited about this? Because this changes the entire landscape of this entire region of Punta Cana and Cap Cana. Bringing an educational institution like this, if you look it up, its origins are in Piantini. I talk a lot about that. Piantini inside Santo Domingo. They expanded here, and they're bringing with it so much energy and so much new services, new educational programs for children. This is going to be amazing for children, and it's going to be amazing for parents that are tired of living in North America, that don't want their kids exposed to that system anymore, and they want something for them, because we're sitting right inside the gated and secure area of VISTA CANA. Guys, how big is VISTA CANA? So you can scale this out in your mind. 6 million square meters, okay, 6 million square meters. What is that in acres? That's 1,500 acres. That is VISTA CANA, and this is a master planned community with the largest entertainment areas, the largest saltwater lagoons that are being made, the largest school, one of the largest schools in the entire Dominican Republic is now here. We just did an announcement of La Serena that is at the entrance, one of the largest grocery store chains that is here. We're gonna have so many exciting news features coming to you. We're gonna be sharing those with you in coming days, weeks, months, and years. It's gonna blow you away. So what is this? This is an opportunity to get in very early. Guys, this is not, if you spin around, this is not something that KASH International Luxury Real Estate is dreaming up and trying to sell you on. When you see something like this coming, and you can see the state of it, this is scheduled to be open, and enrollment is already full steam ahead in August, okay? Today, as I do this video, we are standing here in April, beginning of April. So April, May, June, July, August. 5 months from now, this is going to be operational, okay? And it is not, it's not a Hail Mary here. This is day in, 24 hours a day, they are working, and this is going to be done, okay? This is going to be done, and what we have for you here inside VISTA CANA is opportunities for you to scoop up and call home for yourselves. Now, maybe you are just straight an investor. What we like VISTA CANA for, if you're purely looking at this as an investment opportunity, guys, this is a great opportunity for long-term rental. Okay, we really like the possibilities for VISTA CANA. In close proximity to Ashton, okay, you're gonna be able to really zero in on families for your long-term rental. I know many of you are kind of getting tired of the Airbnb market, the short-term rental. While it's very profitable if you pick the right areas in the markets that we represent, Las Terrenas, Punta Cana, Cap Cana, Piantini, you pick the right markets, you can do well short-term. But if you don't, it's not an easy run, all right? What you're gonna be able to do here in VISTA CANA, because of the size, you're gonna be able to, depending on your investment goals, we can showcase and get you in. For example, we have Chacum. Chacum's a great project, great for short-term rental, right across from the big lagoon that we have here. That's great for short-term rental. But if you wanna be in the long-term rental space, your risk tolerance for short-term rental is not there, then guys, this is where you wanna be, because you can see what's coming, and you're gonna see capital appreciation, you're gonna see great long-term rental rates, and you're gonna have an area that if you are a young family, and I know so many of them, you're able to put yourselves in an amazing gated community, all right? So guys, quick update video for all of you that are wondering how it's moving along. I'm sharing with you on the screen a few renderings. You can see what this is going to turn into. You can see this amazing FIFA-sized soccer field. You're gonna have a semi-Olympic sized swimming pool. You're gonna have, there's a few notes here that I have. You're going to have science and technology labs, music, arts, drama rooms. There's going to be what they're calling, with all capital, a dream workshop that is equipped with 3D printers, robotics, obviously, we're going to have a state-of-the-art cafeteria, multimedia library, the FIFA-sized soccer field I'm talking about, 400-meter tracks, various sports courts, indoor gyms. You're going to have all these things that are right here, and this is going to blow away 99% of the educational institutions that your kids go to if they're in North America, okay? So, guys, top-of-the-line stuff coming. We're really excited about it. We're really excited about VISTA CANA for so many reasons now, and you're going to see a lot more content on VISTA CANA coming from myself and my team, okay? So, guys, reach out. We have a slew of projects that we are personally endorsing, and there's about Carlos, what is it, about 7 or 8 of them that we are really squarely behind for various reasons. We want you to reach out because we believe those are the best of the best inside VISTA CANA. All right, guys, that's it for this one. What I want to do is pull Carlos into this because I want to get his feedback, because as you know, Carlos and myself both have daughters that go to Heritage, and we love Heritage. We think it's amazing, but the thing is, we're dialed into the community. We're dialed into why this is special, and I wanted to share a few thoughts with you on this. So I got Carlos here with me, and I'm curious, what is feedback? What does he think about Ashton School? What does he think about VISTA CANA? Tell me, Carlos, what do you think?
Well, altogether, this school is something that's going to be different in the area. It's bringing a lot to the whole Punta Cana area. You've got so many amenities for the kids here. So when I first moved here, I remember that I wanted something that was very similar to what I had back at home. I don't want my kids to be like without something. So I feel like this project here is going to give people a big run for their money, you know. All the schools in the area, they better get ready or step their game up.
Step their game up,
yeah,
exactly.
They're definitely gonna have to step their game up because these guys are coming through strong. And like you're saying, this is a school that they're not just starting out, you know. They're not just like, oh, let's go ahead and try to see what we can do here. They're established.
Yeah,
they're
exactly.
in Pantini. They've been here for 25 years in Pantini.
I encourage you guys, Google this, look it up, look up Ashton School in the curriculum and where students go from these schools.
Oh my
gosh, they go to the top Ivy League schools.
Absolutely, absolutely. So I think this is going to this is what VISTA CANA needed to get to that next level. You know, we have a supermarket now. We have one of the top schools in the country, and I think it's just only going to get better and better and better. So just wait to see what else is coming, guys.
Now, I agree. I agree with Carlos exactly everything he said, and this is coming from 2 North American guys. Okay, I'm Canadian. He's American. I understand what you guys are looking for. He understands what you guys are looking for. If you're coming from Florida, for example, Carlos is from Orlando. He's told you in other videos, born in New York. But guys, this is going to be a master plan. This is not going to be a master planned community like no other you've ever seen in the Dominican Republic. And you know what I really, really, really love about it is that it's made for the middle class. This is not a community that you cannot afford to be in. Guys, if you're selling off your $400,000 or $600,000 home, you are able to set yourself up here. We'll guide you in the entire process, bring your family down, put your money in the bank, let it earn 5% and live free and have your children go to this amazing school, and it'll be a life in a place that you can say you love where you live. All right, guys, hope you guys are all doing great. Please remember to make us your first phone call when you're coming here to Paradise, to either Cap Cana, Punta Cana, now VISTA CANA. All right, we've added that to the trifecta. You've got Pantini, of course, and then of course where it all began in Las Trenas. Okay, make us your first phone call. We will give you our opinion on the market depending on the parameters of your search. We want to make sure that we are putting you into a product and into a city and a apartment or a villa that fits your needs and wants. All right. That's what we specialize in. And guys, one more important thing before I let you go, and we want to stress this to all of you watching if you're looking to buy in this market. We are the buyer's agent. We are here to make sure you guys are getting the best possible deal, best possible location. That is our goal, and that's why we're here, because we know exactly how you feel when you come into a market, a foreign country to buy, and we want you to feel absolutely 100% comfortable that you have the right team in your corner. All right, guys, that's it for this one. Thanks for joining us, and we're excited about this one. All right, guys.
I forgot to mention something. I was just talking to Kash, and one thing that I kind of wanted everybody to know is, so we pitch how this is going to be great for families and stuff like that. Absolutely, you know, this is going to be a fantastic place for families, but also you're going to have a lot of empty nesters here, people who are looking to invest. You know, we've had a lot of young people also. People are like in their late 20s, 30s who just want to have a piece of something because they see the trends, they see how everything's getting so expensive back at home. It's impossible for them to have something, you know, 10, 15 minutes by the beach. So you get a lot of things like that. Personally, I have like really good friends of mine who invested in here a couple of years ago when there was nothing here. Now they have their little not even little, it's a 3-bedroom townhouse. They're loving it. They come out here, they wake up in the morning, they go have coffee at the Grenier Bakery. Fantastic bakery if nobody's been there before. From there they go to the lagoon. They hang out in the lagoon in the morning. They come back to their townhouse. They hang out in their little plunge pool, their little jacuzzi, and then it's like they're empty nesters now. Their kids are, Ronald and Carla, big shout out to you guys. Their kids are going into college, and now they're loving life. They're living what they've wanted to do for a long time right now, and this is giving it to them. They might have not been able to get into Kana, at $400,000, $500,000, $600,000 or something like that, but this made it possible for them to go ahead and have a piece of the pie out here in the Dominican Republic. So
Carlos brought up a lot of good points here. Actually, I'm going to ask you one more question. One thing, and we've talked about this in our other videos, but tell me a little bit about the location. Okay, we're not beachfront. Okay, I want people to understand that the advantages of being in Vista Cana and why being beachfront in this scenario is definitely not mission critical by any stretch of the imagination.
Absolutely not. So yes, we're not beachfront, we're not oceanfront. However, if you wanted to go to the beach, you're literally 10-15 minutes from the beach. Jump in your car, you get out, you go to the beach, you hang out all day, and you come right back to your beautiful oasis here. You hang out at the lagoon. They're building a lagoon which is 3 times the size of the one that's built now. That's a saltwater lagoon, exactly. But you have everything in here that you need. If you wanted to go play golf, you can go play golf. You want go everywhere. You can go everything's close by. The airport's 10 minutes away. If you wanted to go to Cap Cana and Punta Cana, it's 10 minutes away. You want to go hang out and have dinner in the village or in the Blue Mall, you can do that.
You want to go party at Coco Bongos, right?
You want to go to a party at Coco Bongos, it's literally 3 minutes from here.
Yeah, I did a video. It took me a minute and a half.
Literally. So this gives you the best of all worlds right here. I think personally.
What about hospital?
Hospital's about 3 minutes away, almost across the street. Yep, one of the biggest hospitals in the area. So if you're in Punta Cana, if you're in Cap Cana, and you need to go to the hospital, this is where they bring you. So I think it's a excellent location, excellent project.
Yeah, guys. So yeah, we were just talking as we were leaving. I thought that was an important point to share. Location-wise, this is bang on. You're close to the ocean. You're close to everyone. You're close to Juanillo. You're close to Bavaro Beach. You're close to Playa Blanca. You're close to all of that. So you have access to all of those amenities that make this a great place to live. And also, you're really close. You hop on the highway and you're off to San Domingo. You go to visit Las Trenas. You can't beat the location. You can't beat the scalability of what Vista Cana has become. Vista Cana, what it's become and becoming, you cannot beat the scalability. Now, Carlos hit a really good point. This is not just for young families, okay? This is also for those people getting ready to retire that want to live in a gated community, that want to live in a gated city at the right price, okay? They don't want to feel stressed on monthly payments, et cetera, et cetera. They want to be in a spot that they can be close to their family. So let's say their kids move here with their children that go to the school and they want to be in this community as well, then they're able to scale into this price point wise. Prices, what are we talking? 300, 200, 100K. We're able to get you into amazing products at these prices. And that is something that makes Vista Cana very, very special and very, very attractive because, guys, I know how it is back in North America, and Carlos does too. The middle class is just taking a beating. It is a bloodbath, and now you're seeing the economy do a little bit of twisting and turning. 401k plans are getting decimated right now over the last couple of weeks. I don't know if it's going to get any better, but why not seclude yourself and isolate yourself from the chaos and the volatility of what exists there? Secure yourself a nice place for 150K, call it home, live in it part of the year full time, and have minimal cost of living. And guys, in the meantime, look where I'm standing. I'm sitting in true paradise. This weather is all the time. It doesn't go away, so no more winters. All right, guys, that's it for this one. I hope it helps. I hope some of those insights help you. That's what these videos are about. We're not just here selling you property. We're not just here. I have a lot of people I watch on social media, and as time goes on and as the market grows, you're getting more and more characters jumping in with, selling you the dream and paradise and all that nonsense. While this is paradise and while this is a dream, guys, it has to make sense. And that's what we do. We specialize in making it make sense for you. We specialize if you're coming in with $1 million or coming in with $100,000. We're gonna find you something, because part of the dream is being able to live a life that you can afford and understanding that it is only paradise if you're happy. So we wanna make sure that you cross all those T's, dot those I's, and don't just buy into the jargon of come and live in paradise. No, there's a science to it and there's a process to it, and we're gonna guide you in that. All right, guys, love where you live, and talk to you soon.